Okay, guys, this is my patch 12.16 rundown. They're gonna ADC changes. Draven buffs, Zyra buffs, Caitlyn buffs, Kaisa buffs. Oh, sorry. Draven nerfs, Zyra nerfs. Caitlyn buffs, Kaisa buffs, Tristana buffs. And then Yumi nerf, but then she did just get hotfixed today. So that's insane. And then I have Twitch chat here with me. I mean, I'm just doing this at the beginning of stream. So if you want to be in the Twitch chat, I guess, when I'm making YouTube videos, it's either usually at the beginning of stream or at the end of stream. At the end of stream today, we might make a Caitlyn video talking about the different builds I've been running, but we'll see. Okay, we'll see. Oh my god. Someone turn this shit off, bro. Yeah, I think I turned it off. Okay. Anyways, let's take a look, okay? And this came out yesterday, so I have played a few games on the patch, so I do have some ideas. New Udyr's out, whatever. Leave it a sub, Hadier. Caitlyn got buffs, okay? So she got 2 buffs. The first buff is her passive headshot, which is, you know, a big part of our playmaking. You stack up headshot, you look for Gale Force headshot, or, you know, just a headshot on the backline in general. Maybe with rapid fire cannon, maybe, you know, extended by Gale Force or Flash or whatever. It got buffed at I believe it's 1, 7, and 13. Correct? There's 6 levels in between, and this got a 5% increase, you know, at level 7. It's like, okay, kind of haven't noticed it yet. Level 13, I got 10%. Went from 110% to 120% based on the attack damage ratio. There is no way this thing is auto-playing. There is no way this thing is perma-auto-playing. Someone turn this off. But yeah, I think that it's pretty good, but I haven't exactly noticed a change, to be quite honest. But 10%, adding 10% onto 110% is like, well, almost like about a 10% increase. Okay, less than that, but you know, what's 1 divided by 11? I don't know, like 9% or something, whatever. You get the point, right? 10% buff on the headshot is decent. Okay, and remember, this headshot is for every trap, every passive headshot, and every net headshot. Okay, so if you hit a trap in a team fight plus your regular passive headshot plus a net, which you always should, these 3 at a minimum probably, then you're doing a bit more damage. It's a laking buff, guys. Laking buff, level 13 and on. And then ulti damage is now increased by 0.25% based on current critical strike chance. Okay, so this means basically, you should only be going crit Caitlyn, okay? I don't know what to tell you guys. This thing keeps auto-playing. You should only be going crit Caitlyn, it seems like, right? I am testing some kind of like Bork build. Okay, Eclipse build, Duskblade build. Those lethality builds that I used to run, they kind of are dead, okay? Don't play those anymore. This has been very noticeable within the first game. Honestly, I noticed that my ulti damage is doing slightly more. It's especially noticeable at 3 items. Basically, when you hit your 3 items, you get to your Infinity Edge. You have level 13 with a passive headshot buff, and you have a good amount of crit chance. Right, with 3 items, what is that, like 60% crit? So 60% crit is like I don't know, like 12-15% bonus damage in your ulti. It is very relevant. You will notice, in fact. And when you get to 100% crit, it's gonna be lit. And this is even more noticeable with my Dark Harvest build. I don't know. I mean, you guys know I'm running like Gale Force Dark Harvest in a lot of games to make my ulti useful. This makes ulti useful, even more useful. Okay, so good Caitlyn buffs. Don't know if she'll be OP. Definitely a late game buff. I wish I can't believe there's no way to turn this off. It's crazy. Definitely. Not sure if she's going to be super OP, but I think it's a good buff. Very noticeable, especially when you get to your items, okay? And then there's some Diana changes. We're just going to skip that. Draven nerfs. Okay, Draven has been a little bit insane in solo queue because he gets infinite free money, right? Like, I don't know, for some reason, enemy team ints, like they always do. You get a free kill on the support, maybe, because they're trolling. 2,000 extra gold, okay? So, with Draven, they're nerfing his Q. You guys think it's like, oh, it's 5 damage, right? It doesn't really do anything. I'm gonna close the client. It's like 5 damage. It doesn't do anything, but it's on every single hit, so it's a decent amount. Okay, I predict that Draven will probably play less. You probably need to be better to get more out of Draven, right? But yeah, we'll see. Kaisa, see, this is interesting to me. This is the one besides the Caitlyn buff, this is the one I'm most invested in because I want to play Kaisa. Kaisa is super fun. I think Kaisa is pretty skillful as well. And she's getting AP buffs, like AP oriented buffs, right? So I'm not exactly sure what the Kaisa build will be, because before it was like Manamune, Durek, Nashers, right? I'm not sure what it is now, but I will try to do some AP based ideas. Plasma on hit base damage went from 4 to 16 to 5 to 23. Pretty good, right? Especially late game. And then the caustic wounds additional damage per plasma stack before application went from 1 to 8 to 1 to 12. So basically late game AP Kaisa buffs. Definitely on the it's pretty much the same early game, and then you get more later the game goes on, right? And then her Q got better AP buff, right? Went from 25% AP to 30%. It's 5%. Honestly, not sure how good this is, but I guess it's decent, right? It's a 20% increase, because 5 out of 25 is 20%, if I'm doing my math correctly. 20% increase in power from the AP ratio. Okay, so of course we all know that ISO Q is a big play on Kaisa. And then her ulti got shield strength, I believe. Yes. Wow, 30% AP increase. Holy shit, you are getting shielded for quite a bit. Actually, this is kind of massive. Went from 33% increase. 33% buff. It's kind of insane. Ulti shield is big, right? So I would expect, ulting in, you have a little bit more, leeway in terms of straight up damage to make a play, right? Of course, if you get hit by CC, you're still gonna die. And then shooting yourself is an even bigger bait. So not exactly sure if this will be good, but like they said, they want the AP on hit to be better. They don't want you to spam W and kill someone from 2 screens away. They want you to auto attack them to death. Okay, so we're thinking Nashers. Obviously, we pretty much has to be Nashers. Not sure if this is any good, because historically speaking, Nashers build takes a little bit longer to come online. You get Manamune, Nashers, especially if you buy the Dirk early game. You're talking about like 20 minutes into the game, you're starting to get online with your W spam, and by that point, a lot of games have been decided. Okay, and the way the bot lane is looking right now, Kaisa is gonna struggle against a lot of bot lane, like for example, against Caitlyn, and Caitlyn just got buffs, right? So yeah, depending on lane, honestly, I think I can see Kaisa becoming good. I'm not sure if we can just pick her whenever you want, but I want to play some Kaisa to test out for sure. And then Tristana got buffs. It's very simple, just Q buffs. I believe wow, 15% at level 1 is kind of really good, guys. And then went up by it's basically flat 15% the whole way. So I think nothing has really changed for Tristana in the sense of how you play her, but I think the Q buff is really nice, especially in lane when you have like 1 point in it for a while, right? You press Q when you're going for the all-in. I think it's decent. I do think late game, maybe got the extra juice to just press Q. I mean, Q is its own play late game, right? So it'll be even better. Might want to try some Tristana. We will see. Okay, I love Tristana. I used to be a Tristana one trick in Korea, but Tristana hasn't really like been super meta since then, so we'll see. And then Yuumi, basically it took away healing, added giga damage on her Q, so this champ is people are talking about Gear and Yuumi coming back. And then Zeri, it's kind of getting shit on, right? So because of pro play, this champion's getting nerfed even more, so it's like negative win rate in solo queue by a lot. The base Q damage is going down. What is this? What is this what I'm saying? Q 80 scaling decrease. I don't know. I don't know if I'm seeing this. 5%. Which is decent, I guess. It's on every. It's basically every auto attack is less damage. Every Q is less damage. So like it's like basically like Draven. And then the W. Let's see what happened here. The W. Oh yeah, W nerf. With the AD ratio and AP ratio. So that shit that one-shot you randomly. AP Zeri looking kind of dead. And then like Lux ulti Zeri. I mean, I don't know. This is basically gonna not one-shot you as hard. So basically, Zeri in solo queue, no bueno. I mean, in fact, let's take a look, okay? I believe Zeri in solo queue. Oh shit. Okay, honestly, let's be honest. They need to come up with a solution to Zeri because this thing is a menace in pro play and it's unplayable in solo queue, and they need to come up to a solution with Yuumi, because no one wants to play against this. Okay, no form of Yuumi is fun to play against. Omega heal bot, heal spam, that's not fun. Or Q one shot untargetable, that's not fun. Okay, they need to find a way to fix these champions in the bot lane. Okay, and then other than that, Zyra got a buff. Instead of the post cast lockout being random, I believe now it's 0.15 seconds, so you're going to cast rune, you can move. That's good. Okay, a lot less clunky. And then even Shroud, I believe even Shroud got buffed, right? So maybe 10% buff and damage amp, and duration went up by 20%. I think it is okay. We have started to see some resurgence in the bot lane with some more tankier supports that, you know, have all-in point-and-click CC, but not exactly sure if they're coming back. But this is okay, right? We're getting there. We're getting to our ideal meta, which is like Thresh versus Leona. Honestly, fuck this Janna, Yuumi, Sona. No one wants enchanters in the bot lane, okay? Unironically, no one wants Lulu spam. Like, we want PvP. We don't want to fall asleep playing the game, right? So, okay, these are basically all the changes. I would pay close attention to Caitlyn, Kaisa, and Tristana if I were you guys. All these third champions have not been meta or considered really strong recently. So I think you guys might be interested in picking these up again, especially for you guys who are watching who are like between gold and masters, okay? All in champs, or sorry, any rank to masters. All in champs have historically been good in solo queue. Just Ooga Booga, kill them when you have lethal. Kaisa, Tristana, you guys might want to start testing to see if they are good again, because they are all in champs that can have really good solo carry potential if you just Ooga Booga kill them, okay? So let me know what you guys think. Let me know if I missed anything, or if you want to see me cover like other champions or whatever. I know most of you guys are just only interested in ADC stuff. Other than that, thank you for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Feel free to let me know what you guys want in the comments. I'll probably read all the comments in this video. But yeah, until next time, okay?